just call this Dash Cam with Garrett or something. But man, I just got some things kind of want to talk about, and they're the real world experience. I'm not saying there's facts or numbers really to back it up, but I mean, I guess there is to a certain extent because I've experienced it, so it has to have some kind of facts backing it. But anyways, talking about transitioning from being a college student to going full-time employee. First of all, I want to talk about how, whenever you're about to graduate, like, man, I'm ready to get out of here. I'm so ready to get out of here. And I'm going to make money. I'm going to do all these great things. I'm about to get a new vehicle, do this, do that. Look, yeah, your chance of being able to do some of that stuff goes up. But in reality, I mean, you're making more money, or you're having more money income, but you're having to spend a lot more money. So really, you're in the same place, doing the same thing, still struggling. And then you get shocked. I mean, just slapped across the face whenever you get your first big paycheck in, and you're excited to see what it turns out to be. I mean, I remember waking up whenever I first got my first big boy job paycheck in, that I was like, man, I can't wait to see what this is going to be. And, well, the first thing that caught my eye was taxes. I didn't even see how much I made. All I saw is a lot of dollars from a 2-week paycheck to taxes. Yeah, I about shit a brick. I'm not gonna lie. It was rough. And going to that, you see all these college kids. They're like, oh, this should be free. I should get college paid for. I should be able to do this for free. This should be given to me. Look, y'all need to do some research on that and how you think that's going to get paid for, because, instead of paying almost, I believe it's 28% is about the marginal tax rate here in Texas. I mean, instead of paying 28% of your taxes or 28% of your work money, it's going to be up to 50%. And then you're going to be like, well, I have a job now and I'm not making any money and I can't do anything. Well, yeah, it's because you decided you should get free schooling, so now you're paying for free school for everybody. I'm telling you, you want lower tax numbers or tax rates. And in my mind, I mean, if they want the economy to keep booming, they're going to have to lower these tax rates. You get more expendable income into the average person's hands, they're going to be buying more things. And that's just my personal opinion. That's Koa trying to say hi. But anyways, I just want y'all to do some research. If you really think that you should have your college paid for, that's what you think, we should look into how it's going to get paid and how they want to pay that off. Because I guarantee you it ain't free. And there ain't some rich uncle up there who's just going to be paying all it for you. You're going to be paying it still, but you're going to be paying it a different way. But, I don't know. So coming out of school, you got to be prepared for that. Just a little reality check that it's not quite what you think it's going to be, but it's still good. It's still good, and you still have great times. You still get to have friends, and you still get to do all these things. And if you're smart with your money, yeah, you can go buy that new car and you can go buy that new truck, but you got to know where to sacrifice and where to be serious and be able to save money. Now, if you're willing just to, like, oh man, those are some badass shoes, I'm gonna get me a pair of those, every week, and you're spending, I don't know, $300 a month on shoes, and that sounds like a lot, but I know there's people out there who spend a hell of a lot more than that on shoes. So it just won't work out for you. Also, you're coming out of school and you got these school loans, and you're like, oh, well, the minimum payment's only $50 a month, and so that's not a big deal. It's not killing me, so I'll just pay my $50 a month and be moving on. Well, look, even if it's let's say a really small loan, you have a $3,000 loan and you're only paying $50 a month, or whatever it is, you're still, I don't even want to do the math in my head right now, but you're still looking at a long time paying that off. And then after interest, you're probably closer to paying already an extra $1,000 or so on it. So my best advice is, seriously, get your finances figured out to where you know how much money you need to live on between paychecks, at least for your first, couple months until you get a really good start on your school loans. So, I mean, I'll be honest with you right now. What I have coming in, I'm fortunate enough that I did like a lot of students. I moved back with my folks for a couple months, and that couple months I should be able to make enough money if I live right and I don't decide to go buy something like a motorcycle, which I've been dying to have. But anyways, if I do it right, like I can pay off my school loans in the next 6 months, and even sooner than that. But I'm also paying almost $1,000 every 2 weeks off my school loans. That's my plan. I'm going to pay $1,000 every 2 weeks to pay it off. So it's very aggressive, and that's probably a hell of a lot more than most people are willing to throw down, to get it off their back. But I'm the type of person, I can't stand something like that weighing over me. So I'm gonna knock it out. I'm gonna get it over with. But anyways, I guess that's really all I got to say for right now. I hope this hopefully helps somebody down the road and gives y'all some real world setup to realize that the future is bright, and there's so many things you can do once you get out of school. But you got to know that it's not everything that it seems to be cracked up to be. So best of luck to y'all out there, and just stay smart.